And we are live. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
I am Joyce going to share it out in my groups. Gotta find myself on my channel.
I'm getting up on the TV. So I have Marina's Creations.
I don't know if you're a moderator, Joe, so you may have to type something in and check to see.
I don't think I am.
All right.
So, but I got you up on the TV now. So, let me get YouTube up. So, let's see. I need to here and
All right. I've got it posted in my groups so that anybody that wants to join us. Hi, Robin. Hi, Inventory. Hi. Hi, Clint.
hi everyone.
Joe, do you want to type something in the actual chat so I can see if you are a moderator? I don't think you are either, but that's the only way I'm going to be able to fix it. Yeah, you're not.
Hi Clint. Hi Robin. How are you, hon? No, I'm not a moderator on your
You are. You should be now.
Hang on, I gotta turn this down because for some reason I've got an echo thing going.
Yeah, you should be in moderator now.
Yep, I am now.
Perfect. Woohoo!
I'm anxious to see what she's gonna do. I don't have anything out yet,
I've changed it 2 or 3 times since
so
I sat down here,
let's see what Marina's come up with.
and I just realized I had that wrong color gray.
And I don't understand.
Just gonna put those away. So originally I was still gonna do a heartfelt creations, but I realized that I kind of want to work a little bit on a Christmas and do some kind of a Christmassy thing. But I wanted to show you what I've made in the last couple of days, and I was showing this on Joe's channel. But basically, I was busting my stash. So I went through my stash and realized that I have papers in my stash that I've had for more than 2 or 3 years. It's time to make something with them. I don't want to make cards anymore, and I don't want to do ephemera. So what do I do with all these, different collections and stuff?
Yeah.
So looking through YouTube and seeing what other artists are done. Rosa Kelly did one on the perfect one that I did, which was she did it on the seaside. I did it on one that's called something about a beach. I can't remember the exact name of it. I'd have to look it up. Under the Sea. That's what it was called. Under the Sea. You need to mute your YouTube, Joe.
I
Joe?
don't have anything on.
Okay.
I even turned the volume off on my computer.
This is weird. Do you have a TV in the background?
I have no sound over here.
Huh. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Robin. Sounds like you have an allergy problem, maybe. Okay, I'm not sure where it's coming from. This is weird because I don't have any sound on at all. But this is the little album. It is measures 5 wide and 8.5 high, and is based on a Rosa Kelly tutorial she did, and it's called Seaside. But I use the Under the Sea paper from Heartfelt Creations, and this is another die that I have. It's to make a, I don't know, submarine pop-up frame, whatever you want to call it. But I put a magnet on the inside. I did a shaker, as you can see, and it's got the plastic coating from I can't remember her name now, but I can look it up and link it on the comments below afterwards. And when you open it up, it becomes a photo frame, and I left it open on the side so that somebody can just slip a photo underneath it, and then it closes, it's magnetic shut. And it's basically an accordion. So when you open it up, I did it with all the different tags and stuff. So it basically double-sided here. And I used some of my die cuts from the Seaside album that I made last year. And it has all the different tags so that you can just pull it out. And again, it's double-sided. And it slips right back in. And then you do this side. And it's all the way and there. That gives you a better idea. Now, today's album I'm going to make is going to be similar to this, but a little bit bigger. It's going to be an 8x8, but it is not going to be the accordion. The accordion, I find that it's too bulky. And I don't know, by the time anybody adds pictures and stuff to this, it's going to definitely be an alligator out, big mouth. But I mean, some people like that and they prefer it. But whoever does end up buying this album will get the mini folio. Plus, I have an envelope full of little goodies of things that were left over that I did not use for this mini album or this folio. So that's basically what I'm at. Hey, Emily. Hi, everybody. Welcome, Emily. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. I have 12 by 12 paper, and I mapped out roughly what I want the folio to look like. It's going to be 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 with a 1.5 inch spine, and you're going to see why once I put it together. And then the inside is going to be 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. Okay, and then that's basically, and the reason being is because I want a little bit of a gusset in between because I don't want it to alligator out. Now, this is 80-pound paper. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to use, and that's what was that other paper that I just threw into my bag thinking it wasn't the same, and it's not because it is lightweight cardstock. That's what it was. This is Silhouette lightweight cardstock, so I'm going to use that to kind of give it structure in between the papers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, let's see here, I'm going to cut the papers down to probably 8 1/4. It's going to be 8 1/4 and 8 1/4 plus 1.5. So 9.75. And then I also need a 50, make it one, I think 10.75, I think is a good number. All right, so it's going to be 10.75. Okay, there's the one sheet, and it's going to need 4. So we're going to use 3 more. They're all going to be cut down to 10.75. Okay, and that takes care now. These sheets as well is going to be 10.75, and you're going to need we are going to need 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to need 3 of these. So again, 3 at No, this one's going to be different. Yeah, 10.75. I might get my things wrong. We'll see once I start, because I'm not basing this off of anybody's tutorial. This one I'm making it up as I go along. And as Emily knows, we've had some beautiful, lucky accident. What's the word there? That I'm trying to think here. Happy accidents or total disasters. And I've had to throw them a couple of times away when it's been total disasters. But we'll see how it works. And this might still be too big. I don't know. I won't know until I actually start putting it together. Okay. So this one I know has to be, so this has got to be 10 1/4. Okay, so this one has to be 8 1/4. Because I know the height of the book of the folio is definitely going to be 8 1/4. And I'm sorry, I am not paying attention to chat right at this particular moment. I will stop as soon as I get this all cut out and read what everybody is saying. Okay. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know for a fact I probably have missed, and I know I've missed 2 sheets. So this is the 10, should be 10. Okay, so this has got to be 8 1/4. Okay, and then 8 1/4 again. Okay. It's like one of them's off, I'm not sure where. Okay. And this should then be 10.75 on both of them. Okay. So, and then I want to do one base. And the base is going to be 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. And you're going to need 2 of those. And I'll let you know why afterwards. Okay, there's one. And I'll put all these measurements at the bottom of the comments afterwards. Okay, there's the 2. Now I have how many of these? I think this is where I screwed up. Well, not screwed up, I just got too many. So there's that one on the outside, this one's on the inside, and it's this one I need. So this one here needs to have just 1. So this one should be 8 1/4. And then I need a second one that's 8 1/4. There we go. And this one here, the lightweight chipboard, is just going to give the whole thing stability. Oh, okay. And then you're going to need the pages. Now, because I want to use tabs, I'm also going to add the differential of the extension on that. Okay, so I need these 2 over here. This is going to be the extra. And this one I may not need, so I'll put it down here. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. That's good. I think 8 sheets is good. All right, so it's going to be, so it has to be 8 1/2. No, it's not. It is 750 plus 25 plus 50. So 750, 775, 825. So it's got to be 825 by 8. 825 by 8. That's it, because it's going to be just a bit smaller. That's one. These two. There we go. All right, that should be all the cutting, and we're gonna keep all of these extra pieces to do whatever we need to get done on that. And there's some big pieces still left. So, just to reiterate, we've got, so the covers were 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, and then, but I made them a bit bigger so I can, I made them at 10.75 by 8 1/4, I think. That's going to be the covers. I'll write this all up once I finish it. Right now, my mind's gone blank, and I'm not even sure 100% that this is correct. Let's see. I already have the first. Oh boy. I have the first one. That's definitely should be 8 1/4 by 8. Okay. So that's 8 1/4, and then this should be 8. Ah, there's the mistake. No, no. That base should be 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. Uh-oh. What did I do wrong here? See, there's my first screw up. All right, so this one is at what? This one's at... Okay, so these two here should be sitting at... So it's this one. So this one's got to be the one that's mistaken. So it should be 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. That's what it is. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. That's the base. Okay. And then all right, let's take a look here at... I know them. I know. I always do that when I'm trying to design something and it never works out the way I want it. Okay. So then I am going to take one sheet. So that's the
Sorry
base.
about that, honey. Steph's having trouble finding you, and I'm like, she's
Ah.
like, what? So
So
she'll be in a second.
yep, perfect. Yes, that's correct. So you want to do the first one at 8 1/4. And then you want to give it 1 1/2. So 9, it's going to go to 10. And then that's going to cut down. So we're going to do the same thing on this one. We're going to go to 8 1/4. And then we're going to go to 10. Okay. And those two bases are done. And then you're going to have, because this one here, oh yeah, that's perfect. So you need 8 1/4, and then at 10. And at 10. Hey Stephanie, welcome. Okay, I am going to do something here. I'm going to fix my phone. I cannot see chat from over there. So I'm going to see if I can get.
Oh,
There we go. Now I can see chat. I'm
uh-huh.
just going to put it in front of me. That way I can see it and I don't have to keep looking at the computer. Yeah, I miss doing lives with you, Em. You're the one that always stressed out, and I'm the one that always stayed calm. So
When
now,
I first started watching YouTube, I watched Emily and Ray.
yeah, there you go. That's same with
Yeah.
me. It was similar.
That was years ago. But they were one of the first channels I started watching.
This is 8 1/4. This is 8 1/4. So where are these 1/4? This one I got screwed up. Okay, so it should be 1 1/4 by 8. This should be 8 1/4 by 8. It's 8 1/4. And then this should be 8. All right, so now, there we go. Now it goes together correctly. So. So this way it's ready.
I'm telling you, my sinuses today making me crazy.
So I might eat quarterly quarter. Okay, I know what I did wrong. These are the pages. These are your two things, and then I need two more sheets that I screwed up. All right, so the sheets are going to be 1/4 by 8 1/4. Did you see what Stephanie wrote, Joe?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So long ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find another template and I've lost it. It's crazy.
All right, so putting this all together, need those two, and I need, I'm not sure where that one down here. So this is the way we are going to assemble this. I'm not going to bend anything right now, but I am going to use tape. So we're going to start with the base, and we are going to put tape on it on the outside. Normally I would use art glitter glue, but I want a good contact. Here we go.
I'm telling you.
Yep, that sounds like mine too. Half of the times. You should have seen it before I cleaned it up this morning. Wait, you did see it before I cleaned it up this morning.
Well, I know I had the template this morning. And where I laid it, Lord only knows.
Well, whatever ghost is in your house, bring back her template.
I mean, it should have been with the rest of the templates, right?
Yeah, if you printed it out.
Yeah, I haven't left this area with, with anything. Nowhere around. It's crazy. Absolutely mind-boggling how that happens.
Now, on the base, you're going to want to put tape on both sides because you're going to be covering it both sides. But now that I'm thinking about it, it has to be done afterwards, actually, not right now. All right, so first thing I'm going to do here is take these middle ones off. And then I'm going to take off just the corners and leave a tail. Tail there. Tail there. Tail there. All right, so then you're going to take one of your base gray sheets that you did and very carefully place it on top, lining it up as best as you can. Should be exact same size, but all right, I have to fix that. There we go. Now, okay, let's get this fixed. Not quite sure what happened. Actually, let me do something else.
I got dinner started.
All right, so this is going to be the base for the inside, and then this is going to be eventually covered up, but not quite yet. So the next thing you're going to do is take one of these sheets that you did, and we are going to put tape on it. Not on this piece here. What's for dinner, Joe?
We're having a pork loin, baked potato, green beans.
Ooh, sounds so good.
Yeah, well, hubby thought he had a choice when I told him. And I'm just kind of looking at him like, did you think you had a choice? And he's like, well, yeah, why? And I'm like, because you either eat it or you fix yourself something, but that's it.
I
I
think,
am
go ahead.
not running a buffet.
I think with you guys talking about sausage and gravy and all this other stuff, that's what I'm going to make for dinner. Sausage and biscuits.
Yeah, I love biscuits and gravy and scrambled eggs. And, oh, yeah.
Yeah, since I really didn't make any kind of breakfast like I normally do on the weekends when my daughter's home.
Nothing like breakfast for dinner, you know?
Yeah, I
It's
love that.
comfort food. Yeah, it's just comfort food.
Mm,
Now I'm one of those, I can make some macaroni and cheese, and that's a meal. You know, my husband, he has to have meat with a meal. It's not a meal if there's not meat. I can eat a baked potato, with some sour cream and butter and chives,
mm.
and I'm good. That's all I need. Men are expensive to feed, I'm gonna tell you.
I just got to figure out. Um, do you have a recipe for the sausage gravy, or
Hmm.
do you use like a specific sausage gravy, or do you make like just
I
plain
make
gravy?
it from scratch, good old sawmill gravy,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you have a recipe for it?
and just eyeball it. Your husband was the same way, Robin? Yep. Oh, they had Steffi made pancakes and sausage for breakfast, so lunch, dinner, they'll eat out on their way home. Yeah, I make it from scratch, just eyeball it. Steph does
I
the same thing.
I don't know how to make it from scratch. That's why I was asking you.
Well, you put me in the kitchen with you on a video chat and hold me over your pan and I'll help you.
There you go. All right. Well, isn't it? Uh, this is just me not knowing. Isn't it? You cook the sausage, and then with the oils from the sausage,
Yes, you use your
uh,
meat grease from your
right,
sausage, and then, but you
add a
don't
bit
want
of
too
flour, right?
much grease. And then you put your flour in and you make a roux and let it cook
Okay.
a couple of minutes because your flour will have a flour taste if you don't let it cook a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you pour your milk and keep stirring.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I got Bisquick. I bought a box of Bisquick last week, and I'm gonna make some beautiful biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah.
See, I make mine from scratch with flour, lard, baking soda, baking powder.
Well, that's what Bisquick mix is. It's already got all the ingredients in it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you got to pepper it good. Yeah, you got to put a lot of pepper, salt. You got to season it. You don't season it, it ain't gonna taste right.
Okay. Let me think before I make a mistake. No, I'm doing it right. So this one's got to be on this side as well.
See, my grandfather on my mama's side, for years before him and my grandma got together, he was a cook on a showboat that went up and down the Ohio River.
Mm-hmm.
And after him and my grandma got together, they opened a little diner, gas
Oh, cool.
station, and it was called Bennett's Diner, and it was in Albany, Indiana. And that was when segregation was still, and my grandma, she would make plates up and take them out. They had a picnic area covered out back, and my
Uh-huh.
grandma would take plates out there, and they had a rough go of it because of it. But my grandma, she was like, I ain't doing that mess. I don't want nothing to do with something like that, being mean to people. And I guess that's why I've got a rainbow family now,
Mm-hmm.
because, we,
A little bit of everything, but always
yeah,
works.
yeah. Well, y'all have met my family. Got a little
Most of
bit
them,
of
I think. Yeah.
everything in my family. My daddy, his roots, he's Greek, Italian and Greek.
Oh, oh, I got the Italian part down.
Yeah. So now my mom, she has German and French. my grandmother, her family was French, and my grandfather's side was German on my mom's side. Okay, let's see.
I just had it.
Got that cut. What do I need to do now? I need to lay this out so hubby can change my blades. I'm going to end up cutting myself.
I have to go and get more blades for my cutter next week. Because
Robin makes her biscuits from scratch too, y'all.
yeah,
I want some good spring rolls, but I don't think I make them the way everybody else does. We knew a lady when we lived up in Delphi, and she was one of the survivors of one of the concentration camps. She had the numbers tattooed on her arm.
wow.
And she taught us you take a hamburger and Italian sausage and you brown that all up, and then you take a head of cabbage and you cut it up and you cook it all together, and then you put it in egg roll wrappers, wrap it up and deep fry it. Oh my God, that is so good.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
So what's everybody up to today? I know what you're doing, Steph. What about you, Robin? What about you, Emily? If you're still on the channel, or she got? I'm not even sure if she was working or not. I don't want work on time soon.
Oh no. Poor Steph. Showing no pork loin. Well, I got news for you, Steffi. I come up, I want a breaded tenderloin. We're going to go through Indiana so I can get one.
All right, so got that one in. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing we did. Go to the middle.
Robin's going to work in a challenge.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I've got so much fabric I need to go through.
I got rid of absolutely all of mine.
Well, Chelsea quit Lazy Boy. And she went to work here for a company called Weinbergers.
Yes, you were telling me.
And they came in to redo all their new swatches and everything. And she got me 3 garbage bags, black garbage bags full.
Oh, wow.
Of fabric samples from that.
I am jealous.
And I'm like, geez, I've still got it. I bought the tubs to put them in, but they're still just kind of sitting because I just have not taken the time to go through and do what I need to. I've got to get a hold of my sister to see if my great niece, Avery, she was sewing. And if she's still sewing, I want to take her some up. And I met JoJo. Her real name's Joetta too. We're part of a Joetta club.
Okay.
Well, it's an unusual name. And she lives in Indiana. And when we go up, we're going to try to meet up too to have a lunch or something. And I want to take her a bunch up. So, because I'm never going to use all that fabric.
Not 3 garbage bags full, no.
You know, right. I mean.
Well, you can always grab what you have and then do an auction for them.
Well, see, I get it for nothing. I'd be ashamed myself trying to sell something like that.
All right.
You know.
I can see your point on that.
I don't know anyone would, because shipping on something that weight,
Oh yeah, it'd be
you know,
expensive.
and but I wouldn't try to sell something I got for nothing. To me, that wouldn't be fair to the other craft. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I got you pretty straight.
Emily, girl, you still owe me a day that we can sit and talk again, by the way. Uh-oh. Yep, this one's screwed up.
Yeah, Emily doesn't have a lot of time anymore now. She's working woman.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like it's screwed up.
Okay, where's my center? It's I have to come there.
All right, there we go. God, I gotta buy another bottle of Undo. This thing is a miracle.
What kind of glue?
The Undo. The Undo.
Oh yeah, I love my undo. Will not do without my undo.
This would have been trash if I couldn't have gotten the tape off of it to fix it. Because for some reason it went crooked.
My my granddaughter, Autumn, when we had to move my desk, she boxed up a bunch of stuff that was on my desk. Wonderful. I appreciate the help. Well, I can't find what she boxed up, and I had to buy a new bottle of undo.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah,
Ouch.
I was
Ouch.
not thrilled with that, but is what it is. So,
Yeah, because that stuff ain't cheap.
all right, Robin.
Take care, Robin.
Sorry your eyes bothering you, honey.
Yeah,
I
hopefully
hope
it's
you
just
feel better.
allergies.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, I know what that's like.
You know, I got up with sinuses kicking my butt today.
This one I think I'm going to do a bit differently, especially in the wake of this disaster.
Don't slide on me now. All right, got you down. Ugh. Goodness. I'll tell you, this summer down here in Georgia has been rough on allergies.
Yeah.
I'm not usually bothered that much, but this year has been something else. My glue's getting angry today.
And I need the undo again. Yeah, because Emily's in Georgia as well.
Yep. Yeah, she's about 3 hours from me, I think it is. She's a little north of Atlanta, I think.
All right. So this one went just a tiny bit off, but I'll figure out what happened there afterwards. I'm not sure why. I have to fix it afterwards with something else.
You caught a mouse in your camper, Stephanie.
Oh my goodness.
It happens.
Yep.
I know people always, because we live so far out in the country,
Yeah.
and
Mice are
there's a
everywhere.
lot of stray cats, and we feed them, keep them around, keep water out. And people are like, why? Well, we get field mice and stuff. Nice to have a kitty to get rid of all that mess. Because I store the big bags of dog food and stuff out in the camper. And I don't need that mess in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mice are nasty. Let's put it that way. You might as well have come on live with us, Steph. If you've already done another sun catcher. On both sides. So, for some reason, this one did not like me.
I want him bingo, not 4 laps. In Mimi's channel,
Huh?
I won bingo Friday night.
Oh, cool.
I don't remember what I won, but I won.
about one little spot. All right. Now, where's the base? That's the base there. That's the base there. And there's the base here. Okay. So now to start putting it together, I think this one really came out screwed up. Let's see if I can take off sliver. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the sliver off.
Hi, Tina. She went to check out that Cosmos Infinity. She says she needs that in her life.
Sorry, give me a second.
Did you get your lumber done?
Sorry, she went to check out the. Hey,
That
Tina.
paper pack that you
Marina,
were
I
telling
just
her.
went and checked out the Cosmos. Yeah, I need that too. I definitely need that one too. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Not gonna be coming out until the end of August though.
Tina's got her grandbabies today. All right. Oh, my sinuses. I wish they would stop. I keep thinking I'm sniffling and gonna make y'all nuts with the sniffles.
That is hope. Nope. I don't know. See, I don't get it. My cutter is doing this BS. Just a little bit of a smidgen that it comes. I don't understand why it's doing it.
That's weird. It's definitely odd.
Okay, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to use the metal. All right. All right, leave it like that. Just trying to do it the other way, and then just came out as a big, huge mess. Didn't work. What else?
I wonder what's making it do that. I've never
I-
seen it.
Don't know. It's just it didn't like me at all.
Your trimmer's mad at you and my glue's angry with me. And then I got the angry jungle chickens in the other room.
All right. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So now it's time to, yeah. So now I have to do it this way. Yeah. So then you want to do it this way. Okay. Here we go. And then you want to go this way.
My house is so quiet when Dennis is at work.
And your mom's not there.
I know there's no TVs blaring. The dogs aren't carrying on. The birds are calm. It's like,
There we go. Okay. So now this is where the clincher is going to come in. Right. Where's my tape?
we'll be done early because it's supposed to storm at 3. So it is so hot in my shop. Sweat's just rolling off of you. Yeah. Poor baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I admit it.
You definitely need to convince them, for your sake, get ACs.
Yeah. Well, it's an old West town, so
I know. I know. I know. I know.
I know. I feel bad for Steph because, heat's just horrible. I've been watching a YouTube channel. They're a farm. Well, they're not really a farm. They're a animal sanctuary rescue thing.
Uh-huh.
And it's called I'm a Survivor. And they actually kind of started the sanctuary after Hurricane Harvey, I believe it was,
Okay.
because it wiped them out. They lost their homes and everything. And they started this animal sanctuary, and they're having a hard time, getting hay because the drought is so bad
Yep.
in Texas. And you feel so bad for the animals, it's like I don't even leave the dogs out very long right now down here because the heat will just, I have one little stray cat out on the porch, and she knows she can come in if she wants. She's been in, but she hasn't been wanting to come in. Now, in the winter, she'd come in and she'd lay on my bed for a while. I just call her Sissy. Tell her, come on, Sissy. She's a good little cat. But she just lays out there on the porch and you just see her panting, and it's awful. It's heart-wrenching. See the animals having a hard time of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's probably 15 down at Mama's place that are just stray cats that show up, and Dennis stops every morning and gives them food and fresh water. And then when he comes in at night, he changes out the water for them. But they come and go. It's never the same cats all the time. We're not due rain today, but it is starting to cloud up. That book is going to be so cool, Marina.
Yeah, but I'm not liking it at all.
I love that gray paper.
The gray paper is beautiful, but the book itself, it's not coming out the way I wanted it to.
Steffi's got Bobo with her. He's not panting or anything. Gypsy, she's found her a spot on top of Willie. Y'all would die laughing. I have this little tiny chihuahua, and I bet she doesn't weigh 2 pounds soaking wet. She's little like her daddy. And her daddy is Stephanie Creative in here, has her daddy. That's Bobo. And she lays on top. When my pit bull lays down, she gets up on top of him and lays. They are buddies. She's in charge.
There we go. We got it.
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on the jungle chickens.
This is not perfect by any means whatsoever.
Okay. I tell y'all, they're like kids. When they're quiet, they're usually into something. Oh, I'm just backstage reading chat, Tina.
So this is just basically my take on this. It's not perfect, and it's not going to be perfect. So, yeah, Joe, Tina, Joe did a live earlier, and I was in her channel reading her chat. So she is in my live reading my chat.
Yep, we're just helping one another out today.
Okay, so there is the base. I'm just gonna put it back on me so I can see it. So, and it's still screwed up over here. So I think I'm not gonna have to do it a different way.
Yeah, I got my live out of the way early today. And of course, Mama calls while I'm live. She's like, what
Oh,
are
is
you
that
doing?
who was that called?
Yep, it was Mama complaining. She's like, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm live, Mom. Oh, you are.
All right, so there's the base on the inside. So now I've got to do one more piece to put on here.
I don't think she's realized I'm more likely to go live when she's not home than I am when she is home because I never know when she's going to want to take off and go somewhere. And Mama likes to go, y'all. Ladies will tell you that. Run out of tape
There we go.
on that roll. On you roll.
Tina's asking where your mom went this time.
Her friend down in Thomasville, you know, where she usually goes to visit, she's in the hospital. She's got internal bleeding. They can't find from what, you know,
Where it's
which
coming
it
from.
happens when you get older, because she'll be 80 next month or the month after. Anyway, so Mom went down to take care of her animals, and when she gets out of the hospital, because the doctor already told Mom, she called her, told her, said, we won't let her go home unless somebody's there, you know, for a few days. So Mom went down to do that for her. She was so upset because we were going next week. We were going to head up to Steffi's for a visit. But, you know, Steffi, like she said, she ain't going nowhere. So, and I can go to Stephanie's anytime. But she needed to be there for her friend, and I understand that.
Yep.
We would all be there for one another as much as we possibly could. I already told Steffi's husband something happens to my husband and Mom, I'm moving in with them.
I'm sure she'll love that.
But Joel's like, okay.
Yep, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, we're all like family.
We're on the phone. Oh, what? 50 times a day. So
I keep telling Marina, go down to Mexico and come across. She can come stay with me.
yeah, they'll put me on the first plane back to Canada.
No, they'll just send you back to the border right now. They're not deporting anybody.
All right, so this one.
You know, it's funny. Our Canadian border isn't as open as our southern border. I think if you're going to have one, you ought to just have them all. I don't care who comes into the country, as long as they ain't a terrorist. I understand wanting a better life for your family. I do. I get that. But there are a lot of legal migrants here that are upset because, you know, they went through the time to come here the legal way. Sitting at your craft table and working on your art journal. That's Tina. I'm building another album, another glassine bag album, because I want one with a black background.
All right,
And the
there.
glassine bags I'm going to do in a I'm going to print them off in a grayscale. So I got this other Christmas paper that has like an icy blue in it and stuff I want to use.
Let me put the camera on you, Joe, and you can show it. Give me
No, I don't have to do
Why?
that. Why? Because I can't. I'm not giving no measurements or nothing.
No,
It's not.
doesn't
It's
matter.
not my template. You know. But,
All right.
okay.
So my cover is done.
Yay.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened here now.
What are you not liking?
Well, now look what happened. Did I screw up and forget to take a piece of tape out?
Is that where it went together or something?
Yeah, but I think I screwed up and forgot to put a piece of tape
You
on
got
it.
a buckle. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I think I just have to glue it. I think I forgot to put the glue in the middle.
Aha, see?
I meant to, in my back of my mind, I had it to remember, but I didn't do it before I put it all down.
I've done that. I mean, look, you watched when I made that big album and I missed an entire 2-page layout.
All right, so this is what I don't like, and I'll show you in a second. I don't like these raw edges.
Okay,
This
you
is
don't like
bugging
the
me.
raw edges.
I don't like the raw edges. They're all ragged. So
ink them up and they'll look like they're supposed to be that way.
to see, look. Oh, I don't know if I can get it to.
I would
up.
ink it. Are
See
you
how
going to add lace?
Now lace might be an idea.
Yeah, cover it with lace.
Do it all the way around. Go all the way around.
Right.
So it hides. That might not be a bad idea at all. Because I can do like a layer of this type, like this,
Right.
on one end,
Oh, that would be pretty.
and then see if I have enough. Maybe not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Maybe, just maybe enough. Might just be enough. I think this one's slightly different.
We got to get the kids over here one day when it's not too hot or looking too bad, because I think the heat killed my mimosa tree out front. And I was so upset. It looks like it's attacking the other one. So I may lose my mimosas this year from the heat.
All right, so I think I have 2 different kinds. I have this one here, and then I have this one here, but I think they don't complement each other at all.
They are pretty. All right, Emily, have a good day at work.
Take care, Em. Text me when you get a chance this week. Where's this piece? Okay, maybe. Think this one with this one. See how the two of them kind of goes together?
Right.
Because I don't have I'm trying to see, I'm trying to remember if I have anything in, no, I really wanted to keep it in this because the side of this, okay, I'm going to put the camera on you, Joe, because I have got to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Is that all I'm doing is putting another little book together. Hello. Got to do my ends yet, but
All right,
I like
camera's on you. I'll be right back.
you know how we do. Emily says she'll try and get a hold of you this week.
All right.
She's probably pretty darn busy. 2 jobs now. That's a lot. So, Steph's still in here, or did she go? I hadn't seen her. I keep covering my glue because it's pretty angry today. I don't know why. It is not wanting to play nice. That looks good. Yay. The only good thing about Fabri-Tac, when you get it blows out or something, you can actually rub it off with your finger. It works. My corners come out nice. Yay. I'm always happy when my corners look good. They don't always. It was looking like rain a little bit ago. Now the sun trying to come out again. So, I don't know. I hope it doesn't rain. I hate it when Dennis is at work and it storms and he's stuck out in it. Getting my little ears tucked in so I don't have that. Almost got it together. And I'm going to do a stack the deck binding system for my hinges in here. And I do believe It's a woman named Laura Dennison that stacked the hinges, stacked the deck hinge system. I believe that's what I've been told. Got a couple of little shiny spots that are from the glue. But inside liner will cover that, so I don't have to worry too much with it. Other than that, it looks pretty good. Closes nice. Doesn't pop and crack on me. So that makes me pretty happy. No buckling, no bubbles. I hate it when you get an album put together and you go to fold it and you get a bubble in it. Oh, it's like, no.
That one drives me nuts, and I am like totally pissed right now. About a month ago, I was cleaning and I found a beautiful piece of fabric, and I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure I remember where I put it, and I can't remember.
It's okay, I still can't find my seam binding, and I've looked everywhere. The only place I have not looked is up that way. I've got 2 of the 3 drawer plastic shelf things. They're brown. I haven't been through them yet, so.
I don't understand why it's not where I think it is, because I didn't move it. I don't remember moving it.
It happens. What can I say? All right, now I need a piece to put in here for that. And where's my ruler? It needs to be, we go there and there. That's a half.
And this makes me mad because it's the perfect color for me to use on the edge of this book, or to do the spine.
Why does that not look? Maybe it needs to go up to 5. Yeah. So I need a 5 by say 4 3/4. So 5 by 4 3/4. That'll work. Oh. That was my phone that time. My seam binding will be in tomorrow. Yay. I had to order some since I lost the other. Can't do without it. And I've got 2 or 3 rolls of that Hug Snug seam binding somewhere in this house. So, it is what it is. Oops, wrong piece out of the way. Let's see. There.
I've got this eye trim.
Okay.
What you think of with this paper, putting it
Put your-
right here, like not because I didn't want to overwhelm it.
Put yourself up so we get a better look at the, you know.
Yep.
That way we can see it better.
See,
Oh, the eyelash trim. That's
Yeah.
pretty.
the eyelash trim rather than because I'm thinking the lace was just way too much.
Right. And you didn't want to overpower your paper.
Yeah, I don't want to overpower. Well,
I
it's not
get
that
it.
it'll overpower the paper. The paper, I think, would overpower it.
I understand that.
So I'm thinking, like, just to make it simple so that I can clean up these edges. I don't know. Tell
Right.
me what you guys would think. Would you do that as well? Like, if you really didn't like.
Which edges is it?
Well, it's just all around. I don't like the way it is. It doesn't look clean to me. Like when I did this one, these came out nice and clean. See how nice and smooth that cut is? These ones,
Mhm.
because I had to glue them one on top of each other, it looks chunky. It looks like it all got screwed up.
Hmm.
And I don't want to use hockey tape because that was my first instinct.
Right.
Because of the residue on the hockey tape that comes off. And I don't think I have enough washi tape to clean these edges up.
I gotcha.
Now, the other choice, which sounds stupid, but might work, is I've got purple tape, purple masking tape. Now, the purple masking tape would work because it's the same color as this.
Right.
So that was the other choice. But would you put masking tape on the edge to clean it up in order, because then the paper is going to go on top of it. So all you're going to see is you're going to end up seeing the purple edges. And that's the other thing I didn't want to happen.
Right. I get it. I get it. See, I don't mind the rough edges because to me, that's what gives it some charm. It's a handmade item. You know, it's not supposed to be perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just it's me. I know it's me. Yeah, I think Tina's right. Eyelash trim. Because I think the eyelash trim will give it just enough of a huff, a oof, or whatever you want to call it. See? And it'll hide, even though you can still see it, it'll still, on the first impression, it'll hide
Right.
that edge. And when you put it against the paper, yeah, okay.
I
Now,
get it.
hot glue or no, fabric tack. Oh, I do not have any more. Oh shit. I might have just enough. Oh, maybe I gotta have a bottle. Okay.
I have an escaped chicken.
Run, run,
Gabby.
run.
Come on, Gabby. What are you doing? Where's Nova? Hi. Come on. Hi, Nova. Come on. You guys have to go back on your farm. You come out here.
Sorry if I'm not talking very much, guys. I'm just trying to concentrate. I think once I fix it this way and I put the highlight trim on this, I think it's going to look absolutely fabulous once I put the papers and stuff on it.
See, I just checked on you not that long ago, and you were up there in front. Told you. They get quiet. They're like kids. They're into something. Both of them were down, making a run for it down the hall. It's crazy. And Nova, I'll be glad when her vet appointment comes because her talons are really getting kind of sharp and tearing me a new one. She really got my arm the other day, but that wasn't her fault. When Willie walked by and he banged right into me, about knocked me down. I had her on my arm. So, poor thing, she's trying not to fall, so she's clenching onto me and cutting me up. Poor baby. Hurt like heck, but it wasn't her fault. I'm just glad that Mom didn't try to grab them and, get hurt. All right, that's got that. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah.
Don't you love it when your fabric tack does this? Makes a big, huge mess.
It's usually mad at me. I say it's angry. It's gonna get even with me. But I still won't give up my Fabri-Tac.
I didn't realize I didn't have any more.
Oh, I love my Fabri-Tac, Fabri-Fix, whatever they call it. Both. I think they're the same thing.
I think I'm going to finish putting the trim on and I'm going to leave this.
You're gonna do what? Finish the trim.
Finish the trim and then get off of here for a bit.
Okay.
Or should I put the pages in first?
It's up to you. It's your show. I'm just along for the ride.
Well, as long as you, yeah, maybe, okay.
Like I said, I got dinner already started. And I don't have nowhere to go. Yippee!
Then you know what? I'll just continue on. At least
That
until I get the
looks
pages in, and then that way people will see what my idea is and how this works.
Corners are nice. My edge didn't crack. Looks good. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, now work on my spine. Is this wide enough? Oh, it is. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. That'll work. Gabby, you're down again.
Aren't they in their cage?
Come here. Come on, I'll just put you on the swing out here. Come on. I know. Gabby, step up. Step up. Come on. Come on. Step up. I got you. All right, both of you. Can you sit on the swing together? Up you go. Yeah. Bad chicken. Bad, bad chickens. Yes, you're bad. You're supposed to stay on your perch, Nova. Yes, you and Gabby being naughty.
That's because they know your mind is on something else.
Yeah, like I said, they're like kids. They're quiet, they're into something. And both of them are out here. They were both headed out. Yeah. Now y'all go getting loud. You're going in the other room again. What gets me is people say, oh, them birds don't know nothing. You'd be surprised what them birds know.
Mm-hmm.
What is that crooked? Let's try it. Sorry about that. All right, all right. Now, you can't do that. Be nice. Be nice. Girls. It's right enough for that. Yeah, just right enough. Now, yesterday, they stayed in there up on their perch all day long.
Yeah, but yesterday you weren't busy.
I'm busy today. Getting a bit of trouble out of them. And they're not out looking or foraging or anything. They've got their seed, they've got some fruit, they've got their peanuts, they've got cookies, they've got their toys. They're just out to cause trouble. See what they can get into. That and they smell dinner cooking, and they're probably afraid they're missing the gravy train. Because every time we eat, they think they gotta eat. Gotta see them eating spaghetti. And it's not a Lady and the Tramp moment.
I've never seen a bird eat anything but bird seeds.
Oh, these birds will eat scrambled eggs, pancakes,
Oh, wow.
oatmeal, you name it. Whatever you eat, they eat. All right, my spine is ready to put together. Then I can get it in. That one looks a little longer than that one. You got to figure in the jungle, they're meat eaters.
Mm.
They are a carnivore. Okay, now find the center here. What? You two behave. Okay, so right there, center. Be nice, you two, to one another now. Told you there wasn't nothing out here for you. You'd have more fun in there. Bad junk chips. Mm-hmm. I hear you. What? What you doing?
Hello, Nova.
Say hi.
Hi, Nova.
She says, no, not today.
Nope, not today. She doesn't want to talk.
We all know she's got a big vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when we take them to the vet and people in there, they, oh, do they talk? Yeah, they talk. Well, can you make them say something? Can you make your 3-year-old say something? What? They are molting, so they both look wretched. Look like a couple of old hags out on the town. They look so rough. Y'all are funny. All right, let's get this spine together. Probably should have turned the TV on back there for y'all. That might have helped. But I didn't think about it. I did turn the air on.
You got your mom's bird this week as well while she's out, right?
Yep.
Or did your mom take your bird? No.
No, Mom, don't take Gabby. No, 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 no. Gabby's right here. She's with Nova. That's the mean one.
Sorry, you all. I didn't plan on spending 2 hours putting whatever this is called.
Eyelash tramp.
Eyelash trim. That's it.
It happens.
This is the only way I could fix it. So, other than lace, and lace just was not appropriate.
You weren't happy with the way the lace looked.
Yeah.
Look,
Well, how many times did you change around Stephanie's book before you actually were happy with it? So, same thing.
girls, girls, calm down. Oh, sit up for a minute. My back from leaning over. Tina left. She had to go fix lunch for the kids.
Nah,
Ah,
I know this is boring. I know.
it happens. It looks pretty on the camera.
Thank you. Like I said,
All the colors.
my problem is sometimes I'm too much of a perfectionist. It has to look the way I like it. Otherwise, screw it. I start
Well, I
away.
think we're all like in that aspect. You never know if it's going to sell. And you don't want to let something go with your name on it that's not done and done right.
Yep.
You know, I mean, look at that one little album. I took it because Summer wanted to see it. And I wasn't done with it, but the woman wanted it and was happy with it. You two are something else. Hi, Nova. Hi, Nova. What am I going to do with you two? You can't sleep on that slide. Nova, you're a pretty girl. Gabby, I just wish you weren't so mean. Because she will tear you up. Yeah, it looks good, Marina.
Thank you. Yeah, it definitely is working a lot better now with the eyelet.
Looks boho-y.
Well, I don't know if the paper's boho-y, but it's definitely the colors of this trim.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, though. It'll work. It's going to be fine. All right, you two. You two are something else. Okay, do I want to go ahead and get my spine put in? Kind of think I do. There we go. Okay, now, where's the center of this is? Really, you two? Come on. Really?
They have
You
to tell you
sure?
about the day.
They are something else today. Hmm, it's too long. How do I do that?
There we go. And I think it's going to look really nice once I put the paper in, because the paper will coordinate with the with what the colors are.
Right.
Sorry, I'm trying to get fabric tack off my hands.
It's like I'm trying to refocus here.
All right. All right, now, so this is going to go in like this. Much better. See now how this hide it's got hidden?
Yeah. So you're happy with it now?
Yeah, now I'm happy with it because it hid all the imperfections.
All right. That's ready to pin. Grab some money. Let's see. There's your center. There's your center. So that's going to be perfect. So I need my tape. Oh, that sinus headache is trying to come back. It's going to drive me nuts.
Eh,
What you think, Nova? Big rotten jumbo chicken. Ah.
there we go.
Almost.
Now, let's see if I got this right. Wait. Okay. Let's
Be careful now. I don't need you falling. Because nobody's here to help me if you break a tail feather off.
all right. So,
No way to get you to a vet or get you help.
all right. So now, going back to these.
Don't need a blood feather coming out. Hate that. You too? No. Be nice.
There we go. All right. So the way this is going to go, because we might as well put the pages in.
Got it in.
I seem to have MIA.
Looks good. That's done.
Wait, okay, so take that. Go to
Be nice to each other. Perfect. Put together. Album part other than the signature, the pages, frame is built and done.
yeah, I'm just doing the pages and showing how the it's going to build up onto each other, and then I'll be able to
Now, are you going live again tomorrow to
yes, to
continue?
continue. Yeah, I want to continue with this.
About the same time?
Yeah, yeah, noon is always good for me.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, might as well try and get some things done. So there we go. So the next thing is nice and crisp.
Go to Grace computer. Let's see. And oops. You're all right. Don't be mean.
Good morning, Wendy. How are you doing, hon? I see you're just starting to wake up. My good friend Sundaria, which is Wendy, she is in Japan. So her morning is just literally starting.
Oh, yeah. Stop. Being bad.
Ouch. Couldn't sleep anymore.
Ooh.
All right. So now the idea that I had here, and the reason I made the 1.5 inch spine is so that when you start putting the papers, oh, thank you. And when you start putting the papers on, this is where it's gonna go. You're gonna put one on each side, and you're gonna overlap it. So like this, and then one just went flying. So it's gonna go like this,
Stop.
and that.
Sorry about that.
Now, what I do want to check here is because the other idea is in order for it to easy, I've got a tab puncher. So in order for the tab to show up, I wanted to make sure. Oh, yes, it does. Okay. I was afraid that it wouldn't be, I didn't want it to go past the line so that when you try to open it. Okay. So just to give you an idea, it's going to go like that. And then that's going to go on top of it. And you're going to have the tabs that'll be open, be able to open it side by side. So it's like a waterfall, but it's intertwined to itself. See that? And I just realized I did these wrong. All right, that's what it was. I knew something was bugging me. I just couldn't figure out what it was. All right. Luckily, I didn't start gluing them in. That would have been very bad. Because then that would have defeated the purpose of me changing this whole thing around from the one that I had seen. See, Joe, you should have reminded me. Gutter, gutter, gutter. Well, that was the whole point of me doing it this way, so that I could do a 1/4-inch gutter.
Gussets.
Gusset. Gutter. Gusset. Same thing.
I'm sorry. I do good to remember what I'm doing some days.
Okay, this paper is not liking this bone folder.
Well, at least my printer's playing nice so far.
Ugh, don't talk about printers. Mine, 99% of the times, does not like me. But I have discovered a way to beat it.
I understand.
All right, so now let's do this again.
Okay. That's done. Them tore out.
All right,
I'll be happy
So
with
now
that.
you have just a bit of a gusset, so that when the papers go on top of each other, it won't be smushed. Because that is the one thing that was driving me nuts by the portfolio that I did.
You're done. You are done. You're going back into the same. Girls, be nice to one another. Be nice to one another. Be happy, jungle chickens.
I just think it's funny that you call them jungle chickens.
Well, that's what they are, basically. I mean,
I don't know. Most people call them, what, exotic birds?
yeah, I wouldn't advise anyone to get one. I'll tell you that much.
Not unless they want a lot of noise and really have babies for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, they take over. Let me check.
Yep.
Spoiled. If you don't have the time for them, you'll know it. Believe me. They're not forgiving.
They get mad at you very fast.
Oh, yeah. Yep, they're mean when they want to be.
All right.
They can also be very sweet when they want to be.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is something like this. It's considered what's considered a soft cover, right? Because you can bend it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't use chipboard. It's a soft cover.
Well, I use soft, lightweight chipboard.
Right. It wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't want anything stiff.
Yeah.
Okay, so see how this is going to go like that? And I am not liking this paper. It is cracking. But this is the idea.
A little surprised Dennis hasn't come home today. Yesterday he was home well before 3.
I don't know. It could have come from your stash, Wendy. I couldn't tell you for sure. But pretty much, I don't really buy yarn. So, yeah. But, I mean, it's a pretty big bust. So, I'm not sure if that came from you or not.
It looks pretty on her book.
Oh, and Wendy, look what I'm working with. Look, look, look. Ah! I'm finally stashing the rest of this freaking paper. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am trying to get an idea as to whether 1.5 inches was enough, and I think it is. Oh yeah, 1.5 inches exactly. Yep. Oh, that is going to be. Look at this. When you close it up, look at that. And I mean, it's not stable right now, so you can't really think. But it's going to leave me enough room in each side that if it grows and alligators out, it'll work. I'm just wondering. Yeah, it'll stabilize itself because once I do the 2 sections, because right now it's just in there very loose. So
I forgot to do the back side because I don't want that stark white staring down.
Next step is, do I want to use this one or do I want to use this one?
What's that one?
Take a look here. And I'm thinking this one. Yeah. Actually, where's my other one? Not that one. No, there's that one. The somewhere. Yep. Wendy is my yarn supplier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she sent me a huge stack of all of her remnants from all the yarn that she uses over the years. And
Right.
she's got like little pieces and stuff like that that she can't really do anything with. And it really can't be mixed. So she sent them all to me.
That's
I was
cool.
like, thank you. Because I have used it over and over again. So I am not really.
I am so glad I did not pour resin today with you two out here.
I'm going to use a smaller one. I am so. So this is still not big enough. All right, where the heck is my ruler? I gotta measure those things. All right, so that's just under 1/2 inch. Let me check this one. See if this one might work. All right, this one I'm happy with.
You're okay, girls.
There we go. This one's not.
Be nice.
And it's working.
Just be nice, Gabby.
Yeah, Yeah, I just haven't made an actual mini album for it to warrant a tassel. I might just no. I think this one it
Oh, please. Nobody's
be
getting
on.
near your tail. Nova, Gabby, behave.
Shut. We're going on about 2.5 hours. We'll go for about another 10-15 minutes and then we will break because now that people have gotten an idea of how the pages are going to go, it'll give me a chance to cut them all up and then write everything out so that I can put it on the information section in my uh, comments so that if people want to follow it, they'll be
Yeah,
able to.
they're pretty birds. They don't have to behave. You're right. They are big, fat jungle chickens.
Yep.
Both of them. And when they're together, you have double the trouble. You guys have got to go back on your perches. You cannot stay out here like that. No. Naughty. Look at me like that. You know what I'm telling you? Big old blue and gold macaws. Top of the food chain. They know it. Yeah. I see them pretty eyes. Well, honey, if you nod off at that time in the morning, you go for it.
Yeah, go ahead, honey. Definitely. Like I said, I wasn't expecting you to come on for at least another hour if I was still going to be on.
Okay, Willie, what is that gruff look about? You've been outside. Daddy'll take you for a walk when he gets home. Don't look at me. I can't make him come home. Big baby. Y'all are rotten, rotten, rotten. It's like I tell hubby. He comes in, he pets the wife and kisses the dog.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, you've seen that. I'm not kidding you. He loves his dog. And he didn't want a dog.
Okay.
All right, let's
This
see.
one's
Get the glassine bags cut out so I can.
that is going to look amazing.
All my trimming done. Get this one put together. Now my nose is going to start itching.
Why?
I have no clue. Whatever is in the air down here today is just kicking my butt. Ugh. If y'all hear me sniffling, I apologize. But allergies are rampant.
I think it's like that with everybody lately.
Like I said, I don't normally have problem with allergies, but this year, oh my gosh. Maybe I'm allergic to Nova.
Yeah.
Still wouldn't get rid of her.
Nope, you're fine, Wendy, but I can understand if you need to go back to bed. I almost screwed myself up. Okay. You know, when you're doing
Oh,
something,
somebody's making her an aroma bomb for her shower to clear her sinuses. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
oh my goodness. Okay, yes, that is definitely amazing. All right,
That would
now
be
I'm
something.
kind of confused. Yeah, that's right. This has got to go like this and like this, and then the second one's got to go. Okay, I almost. Yeah. All right. That's right. Gotta go there.
You guys want a cookie?
Yeah.
Give you a cookie. Give me a second. Yes, Willie, I'll give you a cookie too.
Mom.
I have to go to Christmas tree shops to get them because they're the only ones that have the pink iced animal cookies, little animal cracker cookies. And they won't eat the plain ones. They have to have the icing on it. What's that? Here it is. Okay. Come here. Here. Got your cookie. Oh, cookie. Here, Nova.
So far, so
Oh,
good.
good. Here, Willie.
It's supposed to go like
There, fixed. Is it good?
See how it's working out so far? How it's coming?
Mm, okay.
You're just
Good.
gonna
Here,
stack it on each side like that. So then
All right,
eventually
got
it'll
cookie.
come up all the way.
Phase two of it. Who dropped their cookie, Nova? I'll get you another one. Don't give it to the dog. Now hold on to it. Stop feeding them to the dogs. Never mind. You ain't getting another one because you keep giving it to the dog. It's funny when the dog will sit and beg from the bird.
Mm.
Gotta find my black soot ink.
No, that I have.
Yeah, I've got it too. I just gotta find where I put it. So I'm doing this one on grayscale, black and white. Girls.
No bribing the dogs with cookies. Why not?
Yeah, they're in charge of that dog.
2,
That
3.
dog is terrified of them birds because when they're on their perch in the bedroom and he would go to get up on the doggy steps up on the bed, they
Uh-huh.
could reach his tail and they would
Uh-oh.
grab his tail. They get on the bed and walk around, he gets off the bed. He does not want any part of that beak or those talons, I'll tell you. Girls.
You know, that's the one thing I miss about not having a dog anymore is just the fun that you used to have when you had to like take care of them and that they would end up getting into everything.
Oh gosh.
That's the one thing I do not miss. But having a companion here all the time to be able to talk to, yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm not going to get rid of Nova, but if something happened to her, I would never get another bird.
Yeah. Well,
I won't,
and
I
that,
won't do any more rescues.
yeah, and that's exactly why I haven't gotten a new one.
I know there's not a lot of people that take in these size birds, and that's really sad because they are wonderful birds, but they are a big commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And just their food, because they have to have fresh fruits and vegetables, not just whatever. And with inflation the way it is on certain foods, they eat pretty good, tell you.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely have keepers because they have a mind of their own.
Oh yeah, they're. I don't own Nova. You can't make them do anything they don't
No.
want to do.
So, just making sure. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
When my
and
hematologist found out that
3.
I had a bird that large, he was like, "You can't keep that bird. You can't, and I'm like, keeping my bird." So blood thinners, no blood thinners, whatever. It's the way it is.
right. There we go. And the pages are now in. Just to show
All
you.
right. What are we excited about now? Be nice and we'll go on a trip this week.
So,
Go to Lowe's and pick on somebody.
there we go. Now it looks, so you can see how it goes in like that.
That's cool.
And then once you put papers in there,
Yeah,
it's
it'll
stabilize.
bow it out.
You know, it's going to stabilize a lot more. Because right now it's got no papers in it. So that's where the thing is. The only thing I'm wondering if I should do is if I shouldn't reinforce this one, but I don't know how though. Because you have to be able to open and close it. Oh, wait a minute. No, you don't. Because it's got to stay this way. See? Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it is going up and down.
All right. How many is that?
How do I fix this?
2,
I'm going to have to see if the ink
5.
will fix these creases. All right. Well, thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to end the stream here. That way it'll give me a chance to
Stop.
and do it. I will be back on around noon tomorrow, unless something else foreseen. But make sure to join my group, and I post everything on there when I go lives. And if anybody has any questions, just leave it in the comments below. And I'll be linking later today. I'll go through the book and I'll write down all the measurements that I did because the original measurements wasn't quite the way I wanted it. So I'll adjust it and get it fixed. So have a good day, everybody, and we will talk to you later. Thanks, Joe, for being with me.
Bye, everyone. Stay safe. You there?